Man, is it getting hot in here or is it just me? Last January, I did a video on 5 coaches I thought who were on the hot seat heading into the 2022 season. Of those 5 coaches, 3 were fired in Scott Frost, Herm Edwards, and Geoff Collins. 1 skipped town in Scott Satterfield, and 1 made their team into a playoff contender heading into 2023 in Mike Norvell. There's an argument I hit on 80% of the guesses, but we will give me a 60% grade because I didn't predict Satterfield would just skip town. Heading into the 2023 season, I thought I would not just look at 5 coaches this time around, but double it to 10. Some are easy predictions, while others are more out there predictions. These are 10 coaches who are on the hot seat heading into 2023. But before we get into this, if you enjoy college football content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm planning to release a video every day for the month of August. Also, let me know which coach you believe is on the hot seat heading into 2023 in the comment section below. Dino Babers started at Syracuse after an 18-9 record at Bowling Green and a conference title. He started his Orange career with back-to-back 4-8 seasons before they had a breakout season in 2018 with a 10-3 record. He received a contract extension through 2023 after the season and proceeded to lead the Orange to a 5-7, 1-10, and 5-7 record heading into 2022. The Orange started the 2022 season 6-0, including an upset win over number 15 NC State. They lost a heartbreaker to Clemson the following week and proceeded to lose their next 4 games to Notre Dame, Pittsburgh, Florida State, and Wake Forest. They ended their losing streak with a win at Boston College, but lost to Minnesota in the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. During the offseason, he lost both his coordinators and saw 3 major defensive players leave through the transfer portal. Losing 6 of his last 7 games last year and only having 2 winning ACC records in his career, his days may be numbered in Syracuse, New York. Neil Brown and West Virginia have yet to have a winning season outside the COVID-19 year, since his arrival in 2019. The 2019 season saw them miss a bowl game for the first time since 2013 and their first losing record since then. Their lone winning season came in 2020 when they went 6-4 and won the Liberty Bowl after a 4-4 conference record. West Virginia has since gone 6-7 and 5-7. It is their first time having back-to-back losing seasons since the late 70s. Brown has never had a winning conference record in 4 years at West Virginia, and it feels like he is starting to run out of time. He has a new athletic director in Ren Baker, who replaced the athletic director who hired him. They had the 91st ranked scoring offense last season and will open the season against Penn State. Brown is guaranteed his salary through 2024, whether he is coaching or not, with a buyout of $16.7 million. All the signs point to a new man serving as West Virginia's new head football coach come this time next year if Brown does not get his second winning season this season. If they do have a 3rd straight losing season, it will be the first time the Mountaineers had a 4-year stretch from 1976 to 1979. Butch Jones found success at both Central Michigan and Cincinnati, leading both squads to double-digit winning seasons in the late 2000s and early 2010s. He led Tennessee to back-to-back 9-win seasons in 2015 and 2016 before a 4-6 record led to his firing in 2017. He then spent time at Alabama and Nick Saban's coaching rehabilitation clinic before becoming the head coach of Arkansas State in 2021. He was an indispensable part of Nick Saban's staff for 3 seasons as he rebuilt his game after Tennessee. Over the last decade plus, this program has been a relatively successful program, but things have not worked out for Jones since taking the job. After going 2-10 in 2021 and 3-9 in 2022, Jones is sitting at a 5-19 overall record as the Red Wolves head coach. Although he struggled so far, he did receive a contract extension in 2022. With a new athletic director coming to town, it puts Jones' job at risk. The Red Wolves have had the conference best recruiting class the last 2 years, so there is reason for hope. And along with that, in his career, Jones is a combined 29-9 in his 3rd seasons. They also have the schedule to put together a bowl-caliber season this year. Tom Allen capitalized on the 2022 college football season unlike anybody else when he led the Hoosiers to a 6-2 record, making everybody think they were the new kids on the block. Things quickly came crashing down back to earth with a 2-10 season in 2021 and a 4-8 season in 2022. The signs were on the wall, though, for Allen as a one-hit wonder, as he only had 1 winning season before the 2020 season in 2019 when they went 8-5 and lost the Gator Bowl. If you take out the 2020 season, Allen is 24-38 as a head coach and has 0 top 25 finishes. 2020 as of now looks like the outlier when many felt at the time it was the new wave. Now Indiana fans are watching their former quarterback Michael Penix Jr. chase the Heisman Trophy in Washington. They are on one of their worst stretches in over a decade, going back to 2011, and if the Hoosiers want to stay relevant in college football, Allen either needs to right the ship now, or there will be a new head coach in Bloomington come next season. Jimbo Fisher is lucky he has a $70 million buyout going into the season, meaning he probably won't get fired if he does not perform this year, but that does not mean that his seat is not roasting under his butt. After leading Florida State to a national title, many felt the Aggies struck gold when they hired him, but it has been mostly pain. A 9-1 season in 2020 saw the Aggies almost crash the college football playoffs, but it has been bad headline after bad headline since. An 8-4 season in 2021 and a 5-7 record in 2022, their first losing season since 2009 has not helped. Fisher brought in the #1 recruiting class a few years ago, but it feels like there's a new player transferring out every week or getting in trouble. Fisher brought on Bobby Petrino to call offensive plays this fall, a development worth watching for many reasons, including the effects this decision would have on Fisher's future. Texas A&M travels to Tennessee, LSU, and Ole Miss. Is 8 wins enough for Jimbo to keep his job? Only time will tell. But that collective has been willing to shell out money for players. Will they be willing to shell it out for a contract buyout if they have another disappointing season? Danny Gonzalez. Sorry, wrong Danny Gonzalez. New Mexico's Danny Gonzalez put together a 7-24 record over the last 3 years as the team's head football coach. Dennis Dodd from CBS Sports writes, Gonzalez is entering year 4 of a 5-year deal, making $700,000 annually. Maybe that's peanuts to other programs, but it causes New Mexico officials to pause before calling for the big haircut. By now, Gonzalez should either have an extension or start winning. Entering the 2023 season, they have the 4th longest losing streak with 9 losses going back to last season. Last time they scored over 20 points in a game was last September. Gonzalez does not need to light the college football world on fire, he just needs to start winning some games, and his teams just need to score more than 20 points a game. Mel Tucker became one of the highest paid coaches in college football in the nation 2 years ago, when he signed a 10-year, $95 million deal after leading the Spartans to an 11-2 record in 2021. Things looked great for the Spartans heading into 2022, and many expect them to have the same type of success, or at least make a bowl game. They at least made a bowl game after shelling out that contract, right? Right? Nope, they went 5-7. Heading into his 4th season as the Spartans head coach, Tucker has an 18-14 overall record. If Tucker can't right the ship in 2023, there might be 2 people who decide on Tucker's future. Boosters Matt Ishaba, the owners of the Phoenix Suns, and Steve St. Andre. Things are going in the wrong direction for Jeff Hafley at Boston College, and his seat might be warming up. The Eagles showed promise in 2020, going 6-5, but took a step back in 2021, going 6-6, before a horrendous 3-9 season. Injuries had a lot to do with it though the pressure is never high in Chestnut Hill. Hafley does not need to win a conference title or even 8 games. He just needs to make a bowl game this season, and then we will all be laughing about this portion of the video come this time next year. Eli Drinkwitz signed a 2-year contract extension during the season last year, even though they were on track to have their 2nd consecutive 6-7 season. He even earned a 50% raise with said extension. Mizzou fans are starting to get tired of the mediocrity though, and he has never had a winning season for the Tigers and currently holds a 17-19 record. The Missouri Board of Curators who signed the extension may have to sign off on a pricey buyout. If things go south, then they may go south playing in the SEC. They could win anywhere between 3 and 7 games this season, and if they are closer to the former than the latter, then Drink may be gone by season's end. They play Kansas State, LSU, Kentucky, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, and Florida, which are their major games, while also playing Middle Tennessee State, Memphis, Vandy, and Arkansas. Things do not look good for Drink heading into 2023. Dana Dimel has been at UTEP since 2018 and has 1 winning season to his name when they went 7-6. The other seasons he has gone 1-11 twice, 3-5 in 2020, and 5-7 in 2022. He has a career record at UTEP of 17-40. To be honest, that's not all that surprising when you look back at his previous head coaching job at Houston from 2000 to 2002 when he went 8-26. The current 12-13 combined record over the last 2 seasons is tied for the program's best over a 2-year period since 2004 to 2005 though. The Miners missed out on going to consecutive bowl games for the first time since 2005 after a 3-point loss to UTSA. The Mill is a known quantity, and to be honest, like New Mexico, I don't know if the school has the money to buy him out, even if they wanted to. And those are the 10 coaches I think are on the hot seat heading into 2023. But who is on your hot seat list? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more college football content. And check out one of my other videos YouTube thinks you will love right here. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.